Sí.
Half of us know we're gonna be doing the tour español, okay? No problem, just kidding. Welcome. My name is Joseph. I'm gonna be your guide for today. How's your vacation going? How's the ship? How's the Dar E today? Everything is so far. Really quick, I always like to know before I begin the excursion where all my guests are coming from. You, my friends. Massachusetts, awesome. Welcome over here.
North Carolina.
North Carolina. Florida. How's the preparation?
I'm checking it right now.
Yes, I know. I hope everything is set and safe over there for your families over there. Over here.
Chicago.
I was just in Chicago yesterday. I just came from a weekend stay. I have most of my family over there in Chicago. I like to go this time because it's not too cold yet. In the cold, we don't get along too much. So welcome, my friend. And over here. Kentucky, awesome. Here. Ohio, sorry, yeah. North Carolina as well. Arkansas, you and friends? Pennsylvania? Florida as well. And how's everything over there? Fingers crossed, awesome. We know how hurricanes go here. We passed with Hurricane Maria. You guys remember the Hurricane Maria? Category 5 hurricane that hit us in September of 2017. Left us without power for many months. I personally was without power for 5 months, but those people almost an entire year without the electrical service here. Hit us pretty bad. Thankfully we recovered from this one, and I hope we don't see another thing like that in another 50 years, okay? So my friends, we're gonna continue with me. Try to stay behind me. Follow the guy with the fiery pink uniform. As we make our way out, the pier is gonna be a little bit hectic out there with all the other street vendors and all that there. So just follow me until we make it to a more quieter area, and I'll start with all the information of the tour. Okay, everybody has any idea what we're gonna be doing today? Walking. And just in case you did not read the details of the excursion, it says that afterwards you can skip the aerobic session inside the ship, okay? All right. I'm gonna give you a certificate. Come with me, my friend. All right.
Mi gente, mira, allá, llévatelos para allá para que no me pare la, para que no me pare la fila, para que
¿A ellos también?
sí, no, exactamente, mi gente.
Private city tours. Private tours. Everybody want to keep private tours.
Right. Okay.
Connected to the sidewalk. Nobody be taking my chickens, okay? So my friends, here we can already see what mainly characterizes the city of Old San Juan by the blue cobblestone brick that the roads are paved in, the strong Spanish colonial architecture that characterizes the buildings and the front facades here that we're going to be checking out. San Juan is actually the second oldest city in the Western Hemisphere in the Americas. Which is the oldest one? Our next door neighbor, Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. Have you already stopped at the DR? How was your experience over there? Good?
Nice.
Awesome. All that crowd and all the activity going on was just with one ship. Imagine 5-6 ships that sometimes happen. We'll be expecting that as soon as our high season here in Puerto Rico kicks in the cruise industry. When is our high and low season here? Well, currently we are in the low season, which is the hurricane season, of course. Hurricane season from June to November, but in Puerto Rico's history, all of the hurricanes that have directly hit the island, that have been a huge category hurricane, category 3 and over, have been just in 2 months, August and September. And we're already in October, so it's good news for us over here. As long as it stays like that and doesn't leave us any droplets, we're good. This is the Tapia Theater. This is the oldest theater still in use today in the Americas. It is exactly 200 years old. It had its 200-year anniversary in the past May now, where still different events take place, like stand-up comedies, dramas, and soap operas, etc. But it is also believed to be one of the haunted places here in the city. Why? This plaza where we're standing right now is until 1830 where the gallows used to be. So mainly employees of the theater are the ones always reporting strange stuff going on, like doors closing by themselves, mumbling sounds of voices in an empty room. But one of the most famous cases, and the one that draws my attention most, is this woman, Maria Dolores. She was a maintenance employee of the theater in the early 1950s. And she was always really devout to her job. She would be one of the first persons to come clock in, do all her tasks. And once she was done with all her chores, she always had this dream of becoming an artist herself. And once she was done with all her tasks to do, she would sometimes take the stage area and start singing like if she had an audience in front of her. But sadly, these dreams were never accomplished by this woman, as a series of unfortunate events struck the life of this woman. Especially after discovering the infidelity of her husband, she decides to hang herself inside the theater. Her co-workers in the moment, short time after her suicide, would apparently continue to hear her singing in the stage area of the theater. Wow. No, I don't see Maria today, no. Continue with me, my friend.